If you think your metabolism's slowing down, don't panic. There's actually a simple place to start. These 3 fundamentals actually help your body work with you and not against you. And the first one literally forces your body to burn more calories just by processing the food you eat. So you might be thinking that your metabolism's broken. I'm here to say it's probably not. It might just be under-supported. Low energy, stubborn weight, slow progress. These usually come from 3 missing pieces. And when you fix them, your metabolism wakes back up. The first fundamental is protein priority. This is quite literally your metabolism's on switch. In fact, your body burns about 20 to 30% of the protein you consume just to digest it. This means if you're eating 100 calories worth of protein, there's almost 30 calories right there burnt just by it going into your gut. Compare that to carbs, your body might only be burning 5 to 10 calories for every 100 calories you eat of that. And with fats, it can be as little as 0 to 3 calories per 100 calories that you eat. This means that protein literally forces your body to burn more calories, aka speeding up your metabolism. Now I want to go ahead and introduce you to Sarah. Sarah here, she's concerned about her metabolism. She eats around 1,800 calories a day, but she's still not losing weight. When we do a deep dive into what she's eating, she's only eating 50 grams of protein per day. And we find out that her goal body weight's 150 pounds. That means she needs to be eating anywhere from 120 to 150 grams of protein per day. Because what you want to do is take your ideal or your goal body weight, multiply it by 0.8 to 1 in order to get how many grams you should be eating of protein per day. So let's say we go ahead and increase her we increase her protein intake to 130 grams a day. That's 520 calories of protein. Her body now burns 104 to 156 calories just to digest the protein that she's taking in. If we look over an entire week, that's 728 to 1,092 calories from just changing her meals to have a protein priority focus. But it gets even better because protein actually helps preserve the muscle that you have whenever you're in a calorie deficit to lose weight, which in turn helps your metabolism because it takes more energy to maintain a pound of muscle than it does to maintain a pound of fat. Plus, protein keeps you full. You're not thinking of food every 90 minutes. But protein alone won't fix everything. You need fundamental number 2. And I know before I say this, you're going to be like, dang it, I hate that. Fundamental number 2 is tracking your calories. My guess the whole reason you're trying to lose weight is for some event or something going on. So this is only going to be for a short while in order to ensure that you're in a calorie deficit. So right now I want to drop just some science nuggets on you. Studies show that people underestimate their calorie intake by 30 to 50%. I know I'm guilty about this. You can look at a box of cereal and be like, oh, it's only like 140 calories, but you have a giant bowl of cereal. And if you're someone who enjoys coffee with a little bit of creamer in the morning, go ahead and see how big the serving size is for that creamer. I almost guarantee that your serving is larger than the serving size. I feel like some of that stuff should be illegal as far as how small the serving sizes are. So let's go back to Sarah. She swears that she's eating 1,800 calories per day. So we have her track everything in the Lose It app. I highly recommend it. Go check it out in the descriptions below. And no, I'm not sponsored by them. And I just want her tracking what she normally eats. Don't change anything at this point. This will be an eye-opening experience for Sarah. By day 7, her actual calories averaged out every day was 2,350. So she was underestimating every day by 550 calories. And this is really easy to do if you're someone who likes to put a lot of sauce on your foods. With her maintenance calories around 2,200 calories a day, she thought she was in a 400 calorie deficit, but she was actually in a 150 calorie surplus. So no wonder the scale wasn't moving. So the first action step I have for you is track everything in the Lose It app for 7 days. Don't change anything, just track it. What's nice, it's much more intuitive than MyFitnessPal, making logging that much easier because I know it is such a pain in the butt. I hate it. I do it and it sucks. One strategy I've tried is just take pictures of the food whenever I'm measuring out the grams. Then whenever I go to the bathroom, I input everything. And then after doing that, you have real numbers to work with. But there's one more piece that most people miss. Third fundamental are daily steps. This is your metabolism's calorie burner. And now here's something that'll blow your mind. NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis, something I found on Google. It accounts for 15 to 30% of your daily calorie burn. For most people, this equates to 300 to 800 calories. That's it, more than any workout you're gonna do. And NEAT is mostly steps, but it's just any movement that you're doing throughout the day. But when your steps are low, it makes it look like your metabolism is slow. But when your steps are high, suddenly it seems like your metabolism's on fire. And you might look at somebody like a neighbor and you're like, man, they can eat whatever they want. Maybe they're walking everywhere. It's not magic, it's just math. Back to Sarah. She's averaging 3,500 steps per day. We increased her steps by 10,000 a day. Now I know that's a big jump. That's something you're gonna wanna do over many weeks, not just go for the get-go from the very beginning, because that'll exhaust you. And you really want something you can do for the rest of your life. But those 10,000 steps that Sarah's getting, that's an extra 350 to 400 calories burnt every day just from NEAT. Combine that with higher protein and accurate calorie tracking, Sarah's slow metabolism disappeared in 2 weeks. So for action step number 3, I want you to start tracking your daily step count. It's the best indicator of your overall NEAT and movement, and just increase it by 15, maybe 2,000 over the next 7 days. And the nice thing about doing steps is you can break it up. You can either do 3 10-minute walk sessions. Sometimes our TV's over there. I literally walk in place while watching a movie with my kids. I know it looks weird. My goal is 12,000 steps a day because, well, I like to eat. And the nice thing with measuring steps, especially on your watch, get up and clean the house. That'll start counting toward your daily steps. So you actually get more done while doing this. Here's your 7-day game plan. Hit your protein target. Remember, 0.8 to 1 gram per pound of goal body weight. Track your food in the Lose It app. You can check that out in the show notes. I've also put together a guide that you can get for free, walking you through everything in more detail, everything I just explained. And the third thing to do is walk 8, then all the way up to 12,000 steps a day. That's it. Do it consistently for a week. And if it works pretty good, come back to this video and leave a comment. Now, if you want to know all 7 fundamentals put together to guarantee weight loss, check out this video right here, and I'll see you guys later.